Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another great video here from all of us at mutevolution.com. This is DarkAlpha, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a Marshall Faulk highlight video, also including how to run the ball, how to run it well, how to run it effectively, all that other sorts of jazz. Marshall Faulk is a pretty amazing card.
The defense comes out in the nickel. They hand it off to the running back. Breaks the plane, and he's got...
Some people would initially get turned off by his 98 speed, but everybody's at least +2 speed on their offense somewhere, and when you combine the 100 acceleration, 100 agility, he's pretty much the fastest you can get on pretty much Madden Ultimate Team. When you combine his 93 strength with 98 trucking and 98 elusiveness, you get a pretty hefty card who's extremely cheap, but he's able to do it all. The rest of my team is pretty much all geared to helping Faulk out. My offensive line, strong and fast, with the wide receivers able to block on the outside. Taking a closer look, you can see he's got the speed to be as fast as anybody in the game, the 98 trucking to plow over everybody, and the catching that's almost unrivaled by any other back in the game. But what really sets him apart is his incredibly cheap cost. You can buy 2 Marshall Faulks at a very cheap price, use them incredibly effectively, and spend the money elsewhere to help your team out. In one of my games, I played against almost one of the toughest defenses possible. I have nearly 40 rushing attempts with a couple hundred yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, and 0 fumble. Rexy fumbled for me because he got sacked, and you know Rexy's gonna fumble. But Faulk took all the hits, kept pounding, kept him fresh. He dominated. Like here. The key to running game is to having patience and taking what they give you. This guy's coming out in quarters. He's not adjusting. So you got to do what you got to do best. Run up the middle. Sub your Faulks out. His defense is getting tired. My Faulks aren't getting tired because I'm subbing them out, keeping them fresh. And I'm just taking what he's giving me. I'm being patient. I'm not, if he's going to give me the yards, eventually he adjusts. He clogs the middle, weaves a weak side open, and then eventually just a couple sticks away from a touchdown. But Faulk's not the only one who can use this. In ranked, if you take advantage of what they're doing, here he's going to shift his guys, trying to catch me. I'm going to wait for him to shift himself out of position. Here he overcommits to the outside. I use that, combined with my blockers getting the outside. Leaves Arian Foster wide open. The running game isn't dead yet. The key to the run game is always winning before the snap's even called and having your guys lined up and having advantage. Here, he's using his safety. The outside's not that weak, but I'm going to shift sharp over. He's going to go more to the outside. I notice when I audible, his linebacker backs up, so I audible, leaves it open. I snap it. The plays, I win before the snap's called. Pretty nice gain. Got to go Faulk. You can't be afraid to go up the middle when they give it to you. Here, I'm going to go up the middle. I get a sweet little user juke right there, a little around there, and then from there, it's another swerve. This guy, pretty embarrassing. Touchdown Faulk. Come out in a sweep run. He's weak on the left because he's lines up heavy right. He's not adjusting, so when I attack, it's pretty much over before it starts. A little juke around the side, and then I go out to the outside, make him follow me. Touchdown. This was touchdown before the snap was even called. The better you are on the sticks, the more effective you're going to have in the run game. You need to be able to make defenders miss. Here, a little snap. I see a little hole. I go around it. He uses around, and then it's pretty much a sprint, and Faulk has 100 speed, excel, and agile. Once he gets in the open field, he can't be stopped. Sometimes people overreact. He's covering the outside really well here, so the middle's wide open. I take advantage of that. I explode through the middle. Marshall Faulk can't be stopped here on a touchdown. Take advantage, and Faulk will reward you. You also have to you have to be patient at the line, wait for him to move himself out of position here. He's going to user himself out of the play again, a little user around one there, and then you fall into the touchdown. Have patience and attack what they give you. When you run it and you stay versatile and you go inside and you have a balance between inside, outsides, and running games, your opponents will be confused. He's going to use the outside, overcommit to the outside because I've done that before, but when I go inside, the leads are played wide open, and I get another touchdown.
Just give this guy a little hope. This running back.
Most people are used to doing the edge sting blitzes to get instant sacks. The run game is not susceptible because your guys are going out and attacking them instead of sitting back. Here, Faulk gets a nice touchdown on an easy play. Here, I'm seeing the inside is going to be exposed when I split through the linebacker. There's nobody there. A quick run up the middle. You go around your blockers, not through them. Touchdown. You can tell right off the bat here, my opponent's lined up heavy right. I'm heavy left. This is going to be a huge game before it even starts. This guy doesn't get a chance to bring his guy over in time because he lines up wrong. And I don't know what happens here. I think I got the angle wrong, but Faulk almost gets a touchdown. When you vary your plays, run it to the outside, run it up the middle, your opponent's going to be confused. He's going to hesitate. You need to be able to be versatile. Here, a little makeshift screen where I audible the wide receiver out and the halfback under the blockers gets me a touchdown. After running up the middle, they're clogging the middle. He's leaving the outside way open. I split the blockers. I'm able to, maneuver between them. I don't run outside of them so they can shed it, tackle me. I run behind them. Touchdown, Faulk. Everybody knows that when you run it a lot, you set up the play action game. Here, Sharps can get behind the defense. They're going to have a poor angle. Grossman, he makes the throws for me. I love him to death. I'll never replace him, but Faulk's the one who set this up. Touchdown, Shannon Sharp. The little dump offs are a lot more effective because they're going to be committing to the run defense. Here, they send every linebacker on the blitz. A little broken tackle by Sharp, and then a couple weaves right there. He gets around them. Wow, that's a pretty sweet play.
A touchdown.
Another ranked match here. My opponent's going to stack the line. I'm not sure. I feel comfortable. I could run offside, but he's shifting around. Instead, I'm going to let him blitz. I'm going to let him get deep, and then I'm going to dump it off the Foster. And, once they get to the outside, I'm going to juke away from there. A nice spin move. You just got to run the ball. When you attack what's patient, you can do it for you. It works with Faulk. It'll work in ranked. You just got to play Madden. You got to have fun. The running game's not dead yet. You can do more than just doing tight end dump offs here on the cover 2. Irvin splits it. There's nobody stopping him. You have to take what they give you, identify the defense, and then attack the weak points. Here, the 4-6 is pretty much the standard defense in Madden 13. Here, I attack the weak side of the 4-6. A couple runs on the outside gets me a long game. Attacking it again. Here, it's a different kind of 4-6. I still get the play open. Little weave around right there. Touchdown. But you have to switch up your play calls to stay versatile and make them guess. And then combined with using your blockers effectively is perfect. Here, I set the 3 blockers up, split them all, get a long weave, and I get tackled at the very end, almost. When you run the ball with Faulk and you run it effectively with 2 running backs, you can control the clock. Here, it's a 2-minute drill game. I have to go up by 2 scores and keep the clock. So I'm going to go down, and I'm going to, I get the ball at halftime. This game's pretty much over already. It's a little laggy here. This guy's going to overcommit to the outside, and I'm going to use that and then use my blocker on the inside to break it open, and then this guy is going to go deep for a touchdown, and I get to embarrass him in slow motion. In the nickel package, you have to be able to adjust your defense. He does it. It leaves his weak side on my strong side. At the numbers game, I force a stutter where they stop and come back, and that's an easy touchdown for Marshall Faulk. And after the touchdown, Sexy Rexy's in the backfield celebrating. Here on the weak side, if my tackle gets out in space to block the outside linebacker, it's going to be a big gain. It doesn't, but my fullback's able to get out there, and he uses his guy poorly, a little weave. And I try to break it inside. I don't get it, but it's still a very nice gain. Alright guys, from all of us here at mutevolution.com, this is DarkAlpha, and I truly hope you guys enjoyed watching Marshall Faulk do his thing. It's in late March now, and he's still one of my favorite running backs in the game. He's amazing, he can do it all, and his cheap cost allows you to sub him out, use 2 of them so they're always effective, and their opponents are tired, and you won't be, so you'll always have the edge. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out all the other great videos we have for you here on the mutevolution.com's YouTube channel. If you like seeing Rexy do his thing, I got my flashback Rex Grossman video. It was my first video. It's a little choppy, but it's hilarious watching Rex Grossman shred these Uber teams and just having fun doing it. Running the ball is so unique. Almost nobody knows how to defend it. People come out in quarters and dime defense in the 3rd and 4th quarter, because nobody's seen it before, and it's very unique. It's not the zone read. It's power run game and having patience. If you haven't joined us at mutevolution.com by now, we'd love to have you. Come check us out. We're a great site. We're meant for building the community. Even now in late March, we're still pumping out these videos and having a ton of fun playing Madden Ultimate Team. Alright guys, for mutevolution.com, this is DarkAlpha. I'm out.